and I'm running free towards the future, holding on with clarity. I can't wait to get there to see what I see, hoping there's a rainbow's end waiting for me, and I'm running free towards the future, holding on with clarity. I can't wait to get there to see what I see, hoping there's a rainbow's end waiting
reskilling for the future, reclaiming dignified work, revitalizing the economy. Pima Community College is powering the recovery. Keep striving, Tucson.
Good evening and welcome to your virtual graduation. I'm Katie. I'm a game programming student here at Pima Community College, and let me just say I'm so excited to be here. You know, what's almost as good as making games is being in one. That's better. Learning comes in all types of platforms these days, and I really enjoyed this one. As a student, I know this past year has been an extraordinary one, to say the least, but you committed yourself to finishing, and here you are, along with your more than 3,000 classmates. Let's take a closer look at you. Tonight culminates your new beginning to wherever you want to be, do, and become. I'd like to introduce my co-hosts for this evening, Elvia Bowe, Eric Welch, and Andrew Plucker.
Mark Twain once said, "The secret to getting ahead is getting started." And tonight is when your next big thing starts. Our first speaker can attest to that. I'm pleased to introduce you to our Chancellor, Lee Lampert.
Hello, class of 2021. As you know, our graduations usually feature hundreds of students cheered on by thousands of friends and family. We couldn't hold that type of ceremony this year for reasons we know all too well. We know it hurts for you not to walk on stage and receive recognition for your accomplishment. Graduation is the best night of the year for the Pima family, and if ever a class deserved a celebration, it's the nearly 3,000 members of Pima's class of 2021. Your final year at Pima has been like no other, but you persevered, you graduated, you did it. Give yourselves a hand. If you're with loved ones, give them a hug. You couldn't have done it without them. Now, this is a virtual graduation, but there's nothing virtual about your degree or certificate. A credential from Pima is proof you have the skills to succeed whichever path you take. Our faculty and staff have worked harder than ever to get you past the finish line. Give them a hand. And give a shout out to our college events team for putting on a great show. So sit back and enjoy this time with family and friends. Congratulations, class of 2021.
I'm Josie Milliken, Faculty Senate President, and I am deeply honored to be here today on behalf of the faculty of Pima Community College to wish you a happy graduation. This last year has been fraught with challenges, difficulties, losses, and heartbreak like no other. But you pushed through, showing a spirit and drive that left an indelible impact on all of us. As shown in a list of words and phrases my faculty colleagues and I put together to describe you and your classmates. Resilient, determined, perseverant, committed, accomplished, survivors, flexible, tenacious, vibrant, inspiring, brave, adaptive, accepting, partners in getting through this time, setting new priorities, willing to reach out to give and receive support, learning to see in new ways, leaders. The list goes on and on, showing how much you have inspired us. We know that the world needs your skills, your talents, your ambitions, now more than ever. And as you push towards it, showing the same strength and fortitude we've seen from you these past years, we know you will leave your brilliant mark. We admire you. We believe in you. We are excited to see your future accomplishments. So this night, graduation, enjoy your achievements and celebrate your hard work.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm Marcy Euler, president of Pima Foundation. We are the philanthropic partner of Pima Community College and the curators and preservers of Pima's alumni community. Graduation is that unique life access point. You reflect on your accomplishments and decide how to infuse your talent and skills into the community. We look forward to hearing your stories and sharing your journeys with the PCC and Tucson communities. Many of you recently participated in the Submit Your Smiles Challenge. Graduates were encouraged to capture and share a favorite college moment. Pima Foundation is excited to recognize 20 winners from hundreds of submissions. Let's meet the first 7 winners of Submit Your Smiles. Congratulations to Aisti Aragon, Ariana Bejarano, Leslie Carbajal, Ismail Kalev, Clint Mossman, Kelly Staley, and Adrian Villar.
Dr. Dolores Duran Cerda has more than 2 decades in the classroom, where she has taught many Spanish courses, including mine. She created a culture of equity and inclusion. It resulted in a sense of family, and that holds true today as Pima Community College's Provost. I'd like to welcome Dr. Dolores Duran Cerda.
Good evening. Buenas noches a todos. I am Dr. Dolores Duran Cerda, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at Pima Community College. And I want to congratulate the class of 2021 on your achievement. You did it! You graduated! Woohoo! I don't have to tell the class of 2021 that this past year has been like no other for the college and for the nation. You face numerous challenges in your education and in your lives outside of Pima, but with resilience, grit, and determination, you crossed the finish line. Great job! Of course, you could not have done it alone. The support of your friends and family and our amazing faculty and staff has been critical to your accomplishment. The Pima family is watching you tonight with full hearts. We know academic success takes a village, and we're honored to have helped you achieve your goal. We are so proud of you. Congratulations! Felicitaciones! And now it is my honor to present the recipients of the college's annual Diversity and Inclusion Awards. Each year, the college recognizes individuals, groups, and organizations who demonstrate exemplary leadership that manifests the ideals of diversity, equity, and inclusion in practical action. Those ideals are especially important to uphold this year. The pandemic showed how critical it is for each of us to demonstrate compassion for our community, particularly those who are most vulnerable. The huge civil rights movement that took flight last summer and remains strong today showed us that the fight for equality and equity is as important as it has ever been. This year's recipients embody the compassion and strength that drive diversity, equity, inclusion at Pima. They truly represent what is best at our college: caring, fairness, and community. So without further delay, here are the winners. Service in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Sage Hawkins, student senator and leader. Sage uses every space they enter to uplift the voices and perspectives of others, while also advocating for themselves and their community. Educational leadership in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Dr. Diana Rep, faculty in anthropology. Diana believes that the role of faculty is to create a foundation of not only tolerance of differences, but of respect for all peoples and their cultural traditions and worldviews. Leadership in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Victoria Vertain, Assistant Program Manager for the Desert Vista Campus Learning Center. Victoria has been the leading force to bring awareness and safety to our various groups, to bring the issues of diversity and equity to the Learning Center, and to our tutors, and to continually educate our staff about these issues. Congratulations to all the awardees and to the class of 2021. You did it! Lo lograron! It's time to celebrate. Es hora de celebrar. Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Our student refugees come to Pima Community College looking for a better tomorrow. Filmmakers David Moreno and Carl Guillen have captured some of them here. Let's take a look.
At Pima Community College, we understand that a big dream starts with a small step.
My name is Nadia Jibril. I'm from Sudan.
My name is Samer Al-Tuka. I am from Syria.
Mon nom c'est Akosi Wasedo. Je viens du Togo, West Africa.
My name is Rosemary Akacha. I am from Cameroon.
Pima Community College's Refugee Education Program, in coordination with the Arizona Refugee Resettlement Program, strives to make each person English literate.
Pima Community College's Refugee Education Program
has been contracted with Department of Economic Security Refugee Resettlement Program since 1978 to provide English language trainings to refugees, SIVs, and asylees who've been here in the United States for less than 5 years and have been resettled in Pima County. We offer 11 ESL classes, 4 adult emergent readers classes, 3 low beginning classes, 2 high beginning classes, 1 citizenship class, and 1 vocational class, which is called English for Food Handlers.
Many of my students have very low literacy in English, or they have literacy in a language that doesn't use the same script as English. English is not monolithic. There are numerous varieties of English that we use differently when we're in different social situations or performing different tasks, such as speaking to somebody on the phone or taking an interview by phone.
Our job is to bring new students into a new world.
I'm the first point of contact when registering students into our program and all the behind-the-scenes data entry.
I provide tutoring and coaching when necessary. I make educational videos and help a teacher whenever it's needed.
I started working for REP last year just as the pandemic forced us to move all instruction to a virtual environment, and I have seen firsthand how it's affected our students. Despite the challenges that virtual learning has brought, including lack of access to connectivity and appropriate technology, our students have continued to persevere and thrive.
Distance learning may look very different than our regular face-to-face teaching, but our goal remains the same, to provide quality English instruction so that all our students can continue to grow and succeed. Curriculum is always contextualized to our students' lives in order to make learning relevant to their day-to-day experiences and potential challenges as they navigate this new city and new culture in this new chapter in their lives.
But for the students, it is a major life change.
Now I work housekeeper, and future I need no housekeeper. I need the supervisor or manager.
I used to work as an accountant back in Cameroon.
Ma profession au Togo, c'est j'ai un restaurant.
This is the dream of all of our staff and students.
I almost feel like this sense of relief washing over me that they don't have to struggle so much.
I like to speak English clearly, and I would like to be a volunteer.
Working with students when they encounter those challenges and working with them when they overcome some of those challenges can be one of the most rewarding parts of my job.
Ma profession préférée, c'est d'aider les gens. Ou bien, j'aime avoir mon propre restaurant ici pour préparer les foods africains.
My dream is to become a medical doctor one day by starting by being a nurse, and maybe subsequently I become a medical doctor.
I feel like I am contributing to the community and I'm giving back to REP.
This is our goal. These are our hopes, that every person be given a chance to be a part of our community.
Congratulations to you, the class of 2021. Your hard work during this challenging year will pay dividends. Quality education is a cornerstone of a thriving community. Your investment in yourself supports not only your future, but the collective future of our community. On behalf of myself and the United Way of Tucson and Southern Arizona team, congratulations and best wishes for a bright future.
Finding your purpose means finding a way to impact the world in a way that fulfills and satisfies you. It aligns your vision, your values, and your actions, and it makes you who you truly are. I'd like to introduce to all of you this year's Multicultural Convocation student representatives as they share how their purpose led them to Pima Community College.
Hi, my name is Teresa Perez. I'm currently a student at the University of Arizona studying mathematics with an emphasis in education. I take a lot of pride in my family history. My family all came to the United States and they were farm workers, they were laborers, they worked in the fields. That story of immigration, that story of farm working and laboring is a big part of how I formed my identity. So I was doing really bad in high school, but once I started to take these culturally relevant courses, my dad started to talk to me about where he's from and what it was like to immigrate to the United States and his grandparents and his parents as well. And I think around this time I started to really understand what it meant to be a Chicana, what it means to be Mexican American in the United States. Pima has been an incredible institution for me to attend because there were so many resources available. I really felt like that's when I started to blossom here at Pima, was when I started to form mentor relationships with some of the women here. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my older sister and my little sister and my brother. I've struggled a lot in my life and my parents have always been supportive of me and in their own ways, and I'm thankful of the struggles that they had to go to, and I'm grateful that I've gotten to where I am because of the struggles that they've faced. Graduating from Pima for me meant that all of my accomplishments had finally come to this diploma.
My name is George. I'm graduating from Pima. I will be pursuing my bachelor's in mechanical engineering at the University of Arizona. I was born in Fiji. I grew up in the most remote area of Fiji. Even though Fiji is an island, people call it paradise, but it's not as it looks. My house is located like in the jungle, and then you have sugarcane and crops everywhere. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, I always wonder what makes the aircraft to fly above and then the bus to be on the road. And then because the aircraft is so big, the airplane, and then the bus is big as well. So I always wonder what makes them to function. So that led me to be, to think about maybe I should be an engineer. I realized that I have a potential to be able to help others grow in their individual life. And I believe that is one of the gifts that I have. And then being a math tutor at Pima, we start off as tutoring, and then it ends up as a counseling. So I believe that's one of the gifts I have. I grew up poor. I grew up in a community where you have to struggle. So I know what it's like to struggle. I am so thankful, first and foremost, God. Without God, I wouldn't be here. And then my family and my beautiful wife for her support, continuous support throughout my journey up until now.
Hi, my name is Juanito, and I'm a student here at Pima Community College, and I'm studying social work. I'm from Douglas. It's a really small town. I come from an Army family. Both of my grandfathers are Army vets. What makes me happy is learning different things, learning about other cultures, of other people, putting myself in someone else's shoes or perspective to get a better understanding and realize that it's really not all about me, it's about other people. I'm a hairstylist, a cosmetologist. I got my license a couple years ago. I just like to cut hair, with the women especially, if they're homeless or veterans especially. When I lost my mom to cancer a couple years ago, I had to grow up. And so what that meant for me is providing for myself, realizing that not everyone's gonna be there for me. That really forced me and challenged me to, be a better person, be a better man, and provide for myself in ways that I know I can. And coming to Pima has definitely opened those doors for me. I'm thankful for the opportunity to better my life through education, especially here at Pima, getting to know my community better, and hopefully one day maybe becoming a social worker. I'm definitely really proud of being able to be a part of the awesome community here at Pima Community College, and the social work program has given me that opportunity to enhance myself professionally and in the community. So my message for current students and grads is to follow your dreams, follow your heart, trying to be the best person that we can, and always look out for someone in need and someone that's next to you in line, per se, because it could be us, it could be you, it could be me, and definitely being thankful for what we have every day, because I believe every day is an opportunity to make life a little bit better.
On behalf of the 162nd Wing, I would like to honor Pima Community College's graduating class of 2021. Even a global pandemic could not stop you from achieving your goals. You are strong, resilient, and determined. Congratulations, class of 2021, and best of luck in your future.
This year's commencement speaker is Gabriela Parra. Gabriela is a student ambassador in the Immigration and Refugee Resource Center and a Phi Theta Kappa officer. She's involved with the Diversity and Inclusion and Honors Clubs. She's receiving an Associate of Science degree and plans to transfer to the University of Arizona to major in Natural Resources and Mexican American Studies. I'm so pleased to introduce you to Ms. Gabriela Parra.
Bienvenidos todos. Welcome everyone. Thank you for celebrating Pima Community College's class of 2021. I would like to begin with a personal story that I think many of us can relate to. When I graduated from high school, I went straight to a university where I took 7 classes, was in the marching band, and worked part-time. I was so busy that I planned on sleeping for 4 hours on a good night. There was just not enough time in the day for me. After a semester of studying tirelessly, I learned my professors didn't know I was one of their students. I felt unseen and hopeless. When that semester ended, I remember thinking there's no way I could do that again. At that moment of intense exhaustion, I wanted to quit. But my parents have always encouraged me to keep going. After witnessing that semester, my partner told me to enroll at Pima. I wasn't sure, but I figured I didn't have anything to lose. I had so much anxiety associated with college that I had to take time to rebuild my confidence. After 3 years at Pima, I have finally earned my associate's degree. From that experience, I've learned, even if you're crawling, you're still moving. Don't sacrifice your mental health. And even if you don't believe in yourself, there is always someone who believes in you. So thank you to my parents and my partner who always believed in me. And thank you to everyone else who supported a graduate here today. I guarantee you they are grateful. I also thank everyone at Pima who genuinely care for their students. Because of their mentorship, students like me who are low income and Mexican American are able to find the support they need to get their education. And with the many classes and events that represent my culture, I felt very seen and empowered. So thank you, Pima. From my time spent here, I've learned that Pima leads by example. Pima has taught us to selflessly care for others and to not back away from challenges. And I know class of 2021 is not one to back away from challenges, because last year was a huge one. Undeniably, the class of 21 is the first to have attended online school for an entire year. As we all know, this was not an easy endeavor. Really quickly, our home and our classroom had to become one. We couldn't see our loved ones in person. We had difficulty focusing at home or affording reliable internet or good devices. On top of that, I know some of us were trying to balance family emergencies, health issues, losing our jobs, or being an essential worker. And as if the pandemic wasn't enough, we've also watched our society struggle with inequity. Society stands divided, and I know all of us feel in our hearts that this is not where we should be. I believe that collectively, Tucson can make a difference. We must actively listen to those in need on how we can help. We have to learn about and respect other cultures as we expect others to do our own. We must uplift, represent, and empower the underrepresented people in our society, because caring for our community benefits everyone. As Malala Yousafzai said, I truly believe the only way we can create global peace is through not only educating our minds, but our hearts and our souls. Clearly, right now is a time of need in our community. Graduates, I want us to take a look at what Pima has ultimately taught us: selflessly caring for our community. We have been given the tools to build a better future, and now it's up to us to use them. So let's volunteer, let's donate, let's make Tucson the best it can be for everyone to enjoy. Graduates, despite all the adversity you faced in the past year, you accomplished the goal you set your mind to, and you earned that degree or certificate. You chose not to give up, you pushed through every late night, and I know that wasn't easy. There may have been times that some of us wanted to quit, yet here we are today, together, as the graduating class of 2021. Now that your time at Pima has proven to be successful, your journey doesn't have to end here. Investing in yourself will always pay back. Keep striving. Even if you don't know where you're going, keep moving, and you will get there. As evident by today's graduation, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Remember this day when you want to challenge yourself again, and you will remember that you can do it. Congratulations, class of 2021. Lo hicimos.
Hello, Pima Community College graduates. On behalf of the Pima Community College Governing District Board and the citizens of Pima County, whom we've been elected to represent, congratulations on this significant life milestone and achievement. We are honored that you chose Pima Community College to continue your education and proud to celebrate your graduation today. The citizens of Pima County believe in the value of your personal success. That's why the community has invested in you through their financial support of PCC. Today, we also recognize the incredible work and commitment of the Pima Community College extraordinary faculty, instructors, staff, and administrators who have worked under extraordinary circumstances every day to support your achievement. We also want to honor the support and encouragement from your family and friends, fellow students and mentors who have been by your side to help you achieve this major goal today. In these unprecedented times, we are inspired by your commitment to education and intellectual growth. We know that each of you have faced challenges and demands, that there have been good days and bad, and that you have overcome major hurdles to reach this extraordinary goal. We respect and praise your educational accomplishment because the time and effort you have personally invested to succeed. You likely have questions and concerns about the world and your place in it, and that's understandable. But as the past year has shown, you are tough, tougher than the toughest of times. We are incredibly proud of you. Finally, we want you to know that Pima Community College considers itself your lifelong educational partner. We will be here to serve your future educational needs. So thank you, class of 2021. It's been an honor to be part of your commencement. I wish you continued success in all of your pursuits. Keep striving.
Pima Foundation has been with you every step of the way, distributing much-needed financial assistance and sponsoring student-centric challenges such as Submit Your Smiles. We are the caretakers of non-institutional scholarships, and our efforts to promote student success and positive, lasting relationships can be seen in these next winner's smiles. Congratulations to Cecilia Bogle, Ben Brady, Kim Cavell, Susan Mallory, Tiffany Molina, Tamara Siegfried, and Brian Valdez.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for.
I'm so excited!
Me too, Eric. It gives me great joy to present this year's class of 2021.
And now, by the authority and power vested in me by the Pima Community College District Board of Governors and by the state of Arizona, I now declare you Pima Community College graduates with all the earned rights, responsibilities, and privileges. You may now move your tassels from right to left as a symbol of your new status as graduates. Congratulations.
We hope you will keep Pima Foundation in your heart when you seek an organization to contribute your time, talent, and treasure. Congratulations to our final set of winners: Joanna Sanchez Avila, Jose Angel Fimbres, Sarah Gertson, Sarah Harrison, Catherine Mook, Astrid Nubisi, and Cynthia Zakeo. On behalf of Pima Foundation, welcome to Pima's alumni community. We wish you every success.
Whoa, what a great show! Congratulations, class of 2021. We want to wish you much success as you continue discovering your you. As Rob Siltanen once said, people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I'd like to close the show by featuring some fun snapshots from Photo Week. Good night, everyone, and be safe out there.
can come true. The hard work is worth it. Mwah! Congratulations, class of 2021.